Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Sai Dental Vlogs. So today's topic will be what will you do if patient calls you at midnight or at late night? Shall you receive their call? Shall you respond to their queries, or what shall you do? So we'll talk in details about this thing. So first of all, when we get a call, initially when we do some extraction or some wisdom tooth removal, or if some emergency is there, if any trauma case happens, then I should suggest you should always respond to the calls of the patient, because the patient, he is a layman. He or she doesn't know ki what time you will the emergency will come, right? Suppose a person is going on the road and he or she meets with the accident. So at that time, if the patient is by chance he's having your number, and whether it's a dental problem or not, whatever it is, being a dentist also you can help, because as a dentist you know about many medical services. You may be knowing some doctors who are working in emergency, or you may be knowing, like I had a patient from emergency department of my hospital, so I have his number. So what happens is, by chance if some patient having road traffic accident, he or she calls me, I can give forward their number, and that way what we can do is we can help the person by responding him. Never switch off your phone. A doctor should not switch off your phone and sleep. That is a very bad idea, what I feel. And suppose you did a wisdom tooth removal, and patient has severe pain at midnight, 3 a.m. and 12 a.m. So if the patient calls you, so if the patient is staying just nearby to your home, by chance I'm telling you, then you can always keep some Dynapur AQ injections, like diclofenac 75 mg injections at your home, and some syringes, and you can, for emergency purpose only, you can give the injection to the patient, and there is no harm if you charge some 400 or 500 rupees for doing that service. You tell the patient to come to your house, and you can easily give the injection just outside your house or in your whatever drawing room, if you are compatible enough, right? If you are giving freely intramuscular injections, so learn intramuscular injections wherever it is possible, and easily you can learn by joining some clinic, or if you are working under in a hospital, so it's very easy to give the intramuscular. So always keep handy some tablets like Ketrol DT. If the patient calls you, then you can tell him, okay, I have some medicines for emergency, you can come and collect the medicine. If the patient is staying far off, then it is little bit difficult. Then you can tell the patient to go to some emergency medicine care, like all medicine shops which are open for 24 hours. There the patient can go, and from there the patient can take the injections, or they can take some tablets like Ketrol DT or whatever painkillers you there. And always what happens is, what I do in my practice, suppose I do a wisdom tooth removal, okay, after the wisdom tooth removal I only give the Dynapur AQ injection to the patient on the same day itself, because it includes a lot of bone cutting and drilling and suturing. So from my side, I give a Dynapur AQ injection to the patient, and I charge 100 rupees for it. That is not a bad idea, and patient doesn't have any complications. So don't, a stitch in time saves 9. So always try to prevent complications. If the patient, you have done some acute abscess root canal treatment or whatever, so I always prescribe 4 tablets of Ketrol DT along with the normal prescription of Zerodol SP and amoxicillin 625 and pan gastric medicines. So I always give 4 Ketrol DT for emergency purpose. I tell the patient, if any kind of pain happens at around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., just mix 2 tablets of Ketrol DT in water and take it. So this is the way, like I don't get any calls also, like very less. Whatever calls I get, usually early in the morning, 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. So I just tell them what they have to do. So I always give, this is a good practice. You always write 2 to 4 Ketrol DT tablets. Tell the patient this is for emergency. If you are having severe pain, you buy this. Patient will not hesitate to buy. He will or she will keep the medicines with themselves. If the pain happens, let them take it. Even if it is not there, that medicine will be there with them. That's not a big deal. So always keep some injections and some tablets at your home. Always write prescriptions. If you are doing some surgical procedure, then give the Dynapur AQ injection to the patient. If you are not able to give, tell some nurse or tell some from the medicine store to give it. And you can write it also in the prescription. The prescription, the person can take it to a nursing home or small chamber where they can get it done from even from an MBBS doctor. So you have to know to deal with the patient. That is very important. And you have to, what your idea should be, your idea should be to reduce the fear, to reduce the discomfort of the patient by any means. Okay, if the patient is having pain, you have to reduce the pain. You should not try to go other ways. Okay, so like making profits and all, so that is there, that will always come. If you work towards excellence, the profits will automatically come on your own. So today I'll end my video here. So till then, take care, bye bye, and God bless you all.